Next story. Tragedy. Ex-NFL wide receiver Travis Rudolph's ex-girlfriend Dominique Jones questioned about shooting up his shit text on the stand. So former NFL player Travis Rudolph was in a what they call it now, a situationship.
Volatile.
No, what's that? Entanglement. Is that what it's called? What Jada Pickett call it?
An entanglement is when you married and you're dealing with somebody on the side.
Well, that's what they were doing then. But they weren't an item. They weren't a couple. But they were fooling around.
So friends with benefits.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
She said she never even told him she was married because he didn't ask, according to her. So you got to ask to get that information, apparently. But anyway.
So she was married.
She was married. Or is, I think. So what happened is.
And how long were they together for?
I don't know. She found out that allegedly he was messing around with another woman and, whatever. Found out he was quote unquote cheating. I don't know how you cheating and you married. How am I cheating on you? You married. She then punched him. He got her away from him. She then texted her brother to come shoot him and do all the other stuff. The brother responded with a text saying he's a dead man walking and all this other stuff. Left the house, came to his house. They had 2 firearms on him. It was 4 of them. They got him out there. They stole off on his brother. Then they started getting in a tussle. He ran in the house, got his gun, came outside, chased one of them down and shot him. And he's dead.
So who should be held accountable?
In this situation? Look, man, I'm going to say this. You have to be careful. You know what we just said earlier.
So
people.
Did he not know that she was married?
He didn't know. She said on the stand, he didn't know I was married.
So when we meet people, we don't go and research them and...
Hold on. I don't think if I meet somebody I shouldn't have to go see if they married on... Like, you should tell me something like that. Like, damn.
These are questions that you have to ask. We can't be naive.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You say go look it up. Now, if you saying ask them, if she say no, what happens? I'm supposed to still go dig in her...
Yes, I'm digging. I'm being nosy.
Well, you're being a person who's thorough. That's a good thing. But most people ain't walking around like that.
Yeah, most people not walking around like that because they just trying to get the draws. But they don't realize that with those draws comes shootouts and beaten and stabbed to death.
Beaten and stabbed every damn week. But listen, it's a lot of people dead or in jail. You hear the old head say it all the time. It's a lot of people dead or in jail because they ran off on a dummy mission because somebody they love, a woman they love, told them somebody else did something. Whether it be, let's be real, it's some sisters, it's some mamas, it's some cousins, hell, it's some wives and girlfriends. There's a story. Remember that story down in Florida? And this wasn't her fault. I'm not blaming the woman in this situation. But the woman got into it with a guy over a parking space. Her boyfriend and her husband's in the store. She get into it with a dude outside, talking loud, getting loud with the dude over a parking spot. He come outside. He see his woman being very agitated, this dude, so he step in like, what's going on? He get into it with the dude. Dude pull out a gun and shoot him. That wasn't necessarily her fault. But at some point, you have to realize the dangers.
You can lead to someone that you love, putting them in a situation that is going to be a life or death situation.
And I won't even go as far as to say that's just a woman thing. Because there are brothers who do that to their own brothers.
However, in the Bible, it says you're supposed to be willing to die
for your wife. I agree. But as a wife, you got to make sure that time you choose to make that decision is warranted.
I mean, people just argue and just over a parking spot, just do stupid shit over dumb stuff. Sometimes it's just best to avoid situations, but you have lazy ass people out here that don't want to walk. That's why they big.
How you call them big
legs, big arms, big bodies, big necks.
All right, let me see.
If y'all did more walking, would be less obesity going on around here.
Dominique Jones, the ex-girlfriend of former NFL wide receiver Travis Rudolph, took the stand in Rudolph's murder trial last week. The footage from the courtroom is going viral. Jones was cross-examined for hours on the second day of the testimony, whose defense attorney, Heidi Perlette, asked Jones to clarify a text message to her brother. Now I'm going to show the videos here that they're talking about. This woman, first off, when you see these videos, I'm sure you already saw them. This woman is clearly unstable. She's selfish as hell. She has no sympathy whatsoever on the situation. She's defending her actions constantly. Like, it's crazy. Let me just...
No accountability.
None of that either. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hitty up. All right, now it's loading up now. when I first saw her name, I ain't gonna lie, when I look at her, I didn't know if she was black or whatever.
Oh, now because she's a psycho, we don't know if she's Black American.
No, I just said black. I ain't say what ethnicity, but
Okay,
that can count too. All right, hold on.
And he never raised a hand and touched you, did he not?
Yeah, he was raising his hand the whole time, like grabbing me, pushing me back. Yeah, the whole time.
Okay, so did he punch you?
No, he didn't punch me.
Did he slap you?
No, he didn't slap me.
Did he pick up any objects and hit you over the head with them?
No.
So,
All right, so I'm gonna play this next part. She said he didn't
why
hit
do you
her.
want to smash his car window?
Like I said, it wasn't intentional. I was just throwing things because I was upset.
And when you were throwing things, you were also screaming things at him, like you were going to send your brother Keyshawn over to kill him, right?
Never, ever, ever said the word kill at all.
Okay, so
4 men showed up at his front door.
and you told both of them that Travis had picked you up and slammed you to the ground, right?
Yes.
And that he had disrespected you.
Yes.
And you also sent a text message to Keyshawn at roughly 9:45 that Travis dropped you to the ground. You remember that?
Yep.
And in response to that text message, Keyshawn sent a group text message to you and Tyler Robinson that Travis is a dead man walking. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's the message that you deleted from your phone, right?
No, I deleted the shoot his shit up message.
And you also deleted the dead man walking message.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did or not.
So you really weren't making a living as a real estate agent, right?
No, but I do have a mom and she's a medical assistant, so.
Okay. And you were living with your mom,
Correct.
right? You had a conversation with a man about marriage, and you're still married to Andre Chusang. Is that correct?
Correct.
So you lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Travis never asked me if I was married.
Good Lord have mercy.
see, this Travis would have asked. Are you married? Do you have kids?
What they say, when you meet people for the first time, ask them why they there. Why are you in my presence?
When you first meet somebody and go on, it's an interview where you're interviewing me and I'm interviewing you.
It's not really an interview
to see if we are, if we fit the position.
I'll say I wouldn't call it an interview.
It's an interview.
That's not entertaining when you're having an interview with somebody you're dating. But it's definitely
Interviews
a conversation.
can be fun.
It's definitely a conversation that we're learning about each other. It's not an interview.
It's a fucking interview. Now, how you, if you know how to, make it entertaining,
Really
it don't
neat,
seem like that's what it is, but it's definitely an interview.
But yeah, it's
No, she has no
sympathy whatsoever.
sympathy,
She don't care. No
nothing.
compassion. She's just looking at it like it happened. I didn't tell him. She said in another video, she was like, I didn't tell her to go shoot him. They didn't have a gun when they left my house. And it's just like, damn, like, you don't think your actions led to anything? Just all right. Watch yourself out there, bro. All right, this next video I'm gonna show.